Good morning, guys. It's day one of the One Big Impact 30-day holiday challenge. I just wanted to give you a quick tip of something that I have recognized in the past. So, as you know, I have my binder, my lift schedule, my food plan, and I always keep it with me when I'm planning or prepping or whatever. But um, if you are following my meal plans or anybody else's meal plans, one of the common mistakes that a lot of people can make and say, okay, Jonathan said protein isolate, you go grab a protein isolate and you just grab whatever. If the totals are not the same, you're going to come up with issues. So if I say protein isolate and your protein isolate doesn't come up in the same totals, then you're not only can ketosis be thrown off, or your nutrients, or your calories, your carbs, anything like that. So please pay attention to this type of thing. I know it sounds really simple, but even though if you get a meal plan, break your meal plan down. Say, you know what? Okay, here's my meal plan. This is, for instance, this is what I've been doing over the last 20 minutes, is breaking my own personal meal plan down and saying, you know what? These are the nutrients, or say this is the green beans that you usually buy, okay? But one day you're like, okay, they're out of those green beans, and you buy a different green beans. Now, you're probably not going to get a huge variation with vegetables and stuff like that, but I will say if you're following Atkins or low carb or anything like that, even a small little amount is extremely crucial. Now, for instance, you also need to take into consideration your protein, or I mean your supplements in general. Like, for instance, I'm not really worried about a couple carbs because I'm bulking, but if you are getting really down to the T and you're following Atkins or keto or anything like that, you really need to focus on these tiny little amounts because fractional things matter. So total carbs is 2, okay? There's 2 carbs in this. This is basically replacing your coffee in the morning. So if you added this in and you didn't take something else out, you're as good as done. It's not going to work for you. And there's some calories in there. But one of the big ones is, for instance, ketchup. Ketchup is one of those odd things that's usually not in my meal plan, but happens to be this time. But from brand to brand, you can vary widely, whether it's calories, whether it's carbs, whether it's sugar, whatever it is, okay? Mayo is another one. There's lots of brands out there. So after you shop for whatever you're shopping for on your meal plan, go through it and say, you know what? These are the things that were available to me. These are the things that I'm going to buy on a regular basis, okay? And this is what is going to be bought all the time. If you substitute it one week and you can't find this can of green beans and you go for a different can of green beans, you need to compare the two. You need to have a breakdown sheet like this at hand, meaning on your wall or in your fridge or somewhere so that you can constantly be checking it. Because a lot of people get really comfortable with saying, you know what, today I'm just going to get low-fat yogurt. And I promise you, Greek yogurt, and I did this the other day because that's why I'm breaking mine down. Because I was like, why is my meal plan calling for Greek yogurt specifically? And I looked at Greek yogurt versus low fat versus regular fat versus Carb Master. Holy crap, it was completely different. So I'm like, dude, this could completely throw off my macros, like really bad. It's not even a joke. Like, it's a major throw off. So please pay attention to the brands that you're using. And once you break it down, always get the same brands. I don't care if you have to go to a different store to be able to grab those items that you always do. If you know that you're going to need, 5 things of yogurt or 50 cans of green beans for the month, cool, save up. Buy them all at once at one store so you don't have the problem later. You guys, these things really matter. Don't blow off and just assume that all canned foods, all protein supplements, all flaxseed, all companies are the same. Just because it's the same product, like food, does not mean it's the same nutrients. Please pay attention to this, guys. You guys have a beautiful day. Welcome to the challenge. This is going to be, I don't know, day 2 or day 3? Maybe it's day 1. Who knows? You guys have a beautiful day. Be stronger than excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. And please pay attention to the nutrients that you are buying, because it can completely throw you off. And I really don't want that to happen for you. Peace.